Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Double Stuff Podcast, where we're double the hosts, double the topics, and double the fun. I'm Charity.
And I'm Sarah.
And I'm still Charity.
And I'm still Sarah. I love how you used your radio voice to introduce the podcast and stuff.
Hey, this is a professional podcast. Like, our listeners...
Podcast? It is professional podcast.
Our listeners deserve nothing but the best. And that is definitely what I'm probably not giving, but we're just going to go with it.
It hasn't come to that.
So today, we're just kind of having a bit of fun. We are currently at the Wichita Advanced Learning Library.
Ooh, on location.
Yes. So little shout out to the library. If you have not been to the downtown library, it's fantastic. A lot bigger than the old one. This isn't news to anyone who lives in Wichita, but we are in one of their podcasts.
I think it's called the AV Studio.
Yes, AV Studio, yes. But you can record podcasts. You can do whatever you want in here. So we kind of came in here just to play around and play with their toys. And so
So while we're playing with toys, what the heck? Let's do a podcast episode.
We were like, let's just do a sample episode, and that way we can see what it sounds like and all of that. So we're going to call this episode the What's in Your Purse episode. And so Sarah and I both have our purses here. We obviously did not plan this out, but we're just going to pull random things out of our purse. I will say what a person carries around in their purse, pockets, briefcase, whatever, like that does kind of say a lot about you and what you think you might need for the day, you know?
Yeah, no, it's true. And I have downsized my purse a lot, so I've been carrying more essentials lately, but still a few random things kind of get in there.
And I have the trusty backpack purse, so who knows what we're going to find. So
you're definitely going to have more stuff than I will, for sure.
So Sarah, let's have you go first. So dig into your purse and let's just pull out something random. It doesn't even have to be anything special. Go ahead and pull something out. Okay,
for the case of, we'll do this ASMR. I'm going to unzip. Oh, okay. Rummage, 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 rummage.
Okay, that's top quality sound effects, folks. Rummage, rummage.
The first thing is a set of keys.
Okay, but go ahead and describe the keys, because I see a pretty interesting keychain on there.
Yes. I don't know if this says anything about my age, but all of the keys and keychains are being held by one giant carabiner.
No, not that one. I said the interesting keychain.
This is the interesting keychain.
The kind you should not go mountain climbing with.
So if I do go mountain climbing, I have my keys to keep it. No, one of the things that I have is actually something that our little sister Christy gave us. She went on a trip to Germany with her choir, I think, when she was in college. And she bought something for both me and Charity. And it's a little green man that looks like it's walking forward. And then Charity used to have a red one that would stop.
I know, and it broke. Yeah, it's what you see when you're crossing the street.
Crossing the street, yeah.
Yeah, so the little green man, he kind of has a hat. Okay, if anyone watches British dramas, if you've seen Father Brown, you know
yes.
You know the hat that he wears. It's like that little. There's probably a name for it, so I'm sorry, but the hat that Father Brown wears, the little round with the wide brim, it kind of looks like that from the side. It's this little walking man that's green, and so it's green. That's how you know when to cross the street.
Funny you should say that. Literally coming to the library today, as I was parking the car, I saw somebody in that outfit walking down the street.
Was it Father Brown? He was going to solve a murder.
Not like a British father coming to Wichita, Kansas to solve a crime.
Yes.
All right, so that's my keys. What about you, Chair? What's the first thing that comes out of your purse?
Okay, so what's funny is that I don't even have to take anything out of my purse, because hanging from my keychain on the little loop that's on my purse is my hand sanitizer keychain. So way back in the olden days, I used to work at Bath & Body Works. So if anyone who has shopped at Bath & Body Works at any point in their life knows that there's a ton of cute, just random things, stuff that you didn't know you needed until you saw it. So when I saw this, it was a little keychain, and it was did I say walrus? Manatee? No, this is a...
No, that's
a walrus.
It's a walrus, yeah.
Yeah, it's a super cute little blue walrus that holds the pocket backs, which that's a specific term. That's what Bath & Body Works calls their hand sanitizers.
TM, of course.
And the walrus also has a little popsicle, which shows that this was part of their summer line. And it's currently, let's just get real specific. I have blackberries and basil hand sanitizer. And I'm going to put some on because I know this is going to smell lovely.
Yeah, because the listeners can hear smells.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Listeners, can you smell the blackberry basil goodness? I know you can.
I can hear the rubbing of the hands, which obviously means blackberry.
Yes, you can hear. And my hands are well sanitized. I am clean and ready I could perform surgery right now.
Wow, that's quite the claim. That is a very heavy claim.
Yes. All right, so your turn. Actually, no, let's do a quick debrief. So, keychains. Now, obviously, most people would need at least 1 or 2 keychains, because obviously you need something to connect your keys to. But some people collect keychains, or if you've seen, some people have a big lanyard, or they have like a ton of keys. I know I have some friends who they will not get rid of keys unless they for sure know what it goes to. So, why do you think we need to decorate everything, including our keys? We can't just have a simple key ring. We have to have a little trinket to be like, hey, these are my keys. Why do you think that is?
I think you answered the question, just so we know it's ours, right? It stands out from the rest. It has a certain color, a certain design. There's no denying that this is their keys, So I think it's just a form of personalization, like everything else. This is my outfit. This is my purse. This is my house. We always have stuff that we want to use to identify ourselves and our creativity. I think so.
So unless someone else comes up and they've got their own little Father Brown Father Brown green keychain.
When you're just walking around the street, you just have that German Go traffic keychain just lying around.
Of course.
Actually, really quick, I mentioned this in another podcast episode. Another mini keychain that I have on here is a little one, probably about maybe 1 inch in length, and it's actually stitched, and it says Sara, S-A-R-A. Finding a Sara without a H is still not as common as what it should be. So, and I bought that when I was 7 years old using my life savings of 25 cents. So I've had it for, all these years, and I always transfer it from keychain to keychain. So on top of just being it personalized, it's also a bit of childhood memory that I have something that I bought when I was still single digit that I still have all these decades later.
Oh, that's cute. I never see my name on those things. I will say this was 2015, I think, when Coca-Cola, remember they had all those.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Was that 2015?
15 or 16, because they had all of those Coke bottles, and they had the 2 liters. They also had the small ones where you could buy a Coke for someone with that name, and it was supposed to be gift someone a Coke, But whether it's a Coke or a keychain or a mug or any of those things, I never see my name on anything. And the one place I thought I would have seen my name is at those Christian bookstores, where they have.
Oh, yeah, Faith, Hope, and Charity.
Yeah, you would see, names, because I have a name that's found in the Bible, so you would think, they had weird, they would have Rebecca, not weird names, sorry, that's not what I meant.
Well, just more common names.
They would have something like Josiah or, I'm trying to think.
Habakkuk. That name you always see on keychains? Get that Habakkuk keychain and Philemon,
Yeah, some of the minor you see Zechariah or something, or Amos. And I'm like, okay, surely at this Christian establishment, you would find the word charity somewhere. I would never see my name. If anyone ever sees my name on any sort of touristy trinket, just buy it and send it to me, because more than likely it'll probably be the first thing I ever own that I didn't make myself, that has my name on it.
This has been a public service announcement. Okay, I guess it's my turn to look up things.
Okay.
We
both had keychain discussions. So I had my walrus keychain. You had your Father Brown, your green Father Brown.
It's very heated. Okay, I actually have a couple of front pockets. Oh, magnetic snap. You could probably barely hear. So amongst the necessities like lipstick, the other thing I have in my front is I have a series of thumb drives. Oh, you probably can't hear that, but I have about 3 or 4 jump drives in my purse because, as a media person, I guess that's also necessity. You never know when you run into a MP3 file that you have to that you have to download or something. And since I actually work at a couple colleges, sometimes I might have to save a file for a student or something for myself. So I always want to be prepared. So probably something that a lot of people have, but yeah, I usually keep at least 2 or 3 jump drives on hand.
When I was doing more video shoots, I used to keep SD cards in my wallet. Because there were many times where, I've been doing production since I was 12, but there would be many times where I would make a rookie mistake and I'll have all of my equipment there except an SD card. And I'm like, how in the world did I forget that? And so it happened enough times where I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this in my wallet, because 9 times out of 10, I have my purse with me. And so there will be a few times where I go out to a shoot and I'm like, crap, I don't have my card with me. But I'm like, my trusty wallet. And I would pull out my card and it would just be the greatest thing ever. And so, fun fact, that's one of the things I might still have one in my wallet, but I used to keep 2 on a regular basis. I used to keep 2 in my wallet.
That's actually how I was with jump drives. I felt like whenever I would need one, I wouldn't have one handy. So I always want to have one, and then maybe a backup one in case I run out of space. And then a backup in case the other backup runs out of space.
You ever wonder why girls' purses are so big? We are prepared for everything.
Not only that, but I keep like 500 gigabytes, 500 gigabytes with a strap.
All right, so I'm going to pull out one more thing from my purse. And so this is kind of funny. So I have a pair of headphones in my purse. Now, most people have some sort of wireless set, which I do have a wireless set of headphones. I just don't have them here. And then I have like a pair of editing headphones for work. But this is just the old like regular wireless earbuds that you can get at like the gas station or something, And I keep these in there just for an emergency. I don't know. I mean, most of the time, if I'm going to be purposefully listening to something, then I'll either have it just on speaker or I will have my headphones or the wireless ones. But these, I feel like I've had too many occasions where I'm like, oh, man, I wish I had a pair of headphones. And so that was another reason where I'm just like, okay, this is going in the purse. It's part of my necessary everyday equipment.
Yeah, again, it's still, I think our purse, aside from the usual things that we keep in purses, that's the usual, perfumes and lipsticks and whatnot, we do have a lot of small media things, whether it's earbuds, whether it's SD cards, or jump drives, like I said before. We're an interesting group. Quick lightning round. You just want to see what all is in here real quick?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here we go. We're just going to go through some stuff. I have some travel size perfume.
I've got Listerine strips.
You
never know when you need a quick breath mint.
Actually, I got some mints too, so we're definitely prepared for that. I have a compact mirror from when we went to Vegas last year.
Oh, did I buy one of those?
Oh, no, not last year. That was 2022. Compact mirror.
I feel like I should have one of those. Maybe I lost mine. Did I buy a mirror?
I don't remember you getting a mirror. You had something else. A magnet. You had a magnet, didn't you?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I used to have a mirror.
Oh, I also have a Sonic worth every mint chip for whenever I need to get a free drink. I've had this in my purse for a while.
I have Band-Aids in my purse.
Ooh, a little first aid kit.
Yeah, well, see, and I used to have one of those cute little first aid kits. Like, it almost looks like a little sewing kit or a glasses kit. I used to have a little first aid kit, but now I just have Band-Aids for the occasional paper cut.
Also have some floss you gave me. Unused, of course. I just wanted to make that known.
Oh, that was from, when you get your goodie bag from the dentist.
Oh, yes.
Or whatever you call it, your free samples.
your clean teeth bag.
Yeah, they put those little floss picks in there, and I have, okay, this is going to sound really weird. I have a favorite brand of floss.
Yeah, she's talking.
I have a favorite brand of floss, and so if it's not that, I don't want to use it, but I don't want them to go to waste, and so, yeah, I usually give you my goodie bag floss.
So in case our teeth has emergency plaque, we can floss that out. Oh, I got a few series of chapsticks, like usual, some loose cash, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Well, now this ends the round of what's in your purse.
Purse. You gotta add the.
I was like, can you put some reverb on that when we do what's in your purse? Purse.
Sorry, Mr. Magoo. What's in your purse? Oh, Magoo.
Well, this was really fun. This was just our random experimental episode as we sit here in the AV room at the Wichita Advanced Learning Library. We just wanted to try out their equipment and see what it sounds like. So hopefully it sounds good to you. Sarah, I'm going to throw it to you. Where can our listeners find our real episodes when we're actually planning a real topic?
Oh, let me check my purse real quick. Oh, look at that. It's our website, doublestuffpod.com. I always keep the website in my
Sarah
purse.
carries the internet in her purse.
You never know when you need it. so aside from the website of my purse at doublestuffpod.com, in my side pocket is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Double Stuff Podcast. And of course, I think on my keychain is Twitter X, and that's Double Stuff P, and that's the letter P.